We are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Tozy Presents Tomb of Annihilation, my Thursday crew. This is episode 15, 16, somewhere in there. Get lost in the jungles of Chult. Time is meaningless. The group has just recently almost died.
I think you mean beaten horrible odds to snatch victory for the team, is what you really mean to say.
What I meant to say is they played D&D the way it's supposed to be played, four person to the death at Port Castigliar, which was ghoul and ghast infested.
Let's just say I'm glad we had two healers.
Oh yeah. With a clutch, a very clutch.
Wither in Bloom.
Very clutch Wither in Bloom and a very clutch Turn Undead.
Yeah, the Turn Undead was huge.
That was very huge.
Yes.
And then some very scary, like crazy nat 20s that happened on my side.
Yeah,
it got wild. But welcome, everybody. All right.
Should we summarize what happened?
Yeah, give me a summary.
Since it wasn't there, I can go through the notes real quick. So let's see. We started out at the Mesra, which was like I think the last broadcasted place. We run into a Flaming Fist group, and after some like puffing of chests, we realized that we become friendly and kind of talk and ask about stuff in the area, and they tell us about this kind of crazy bridge and watering hole, and then they tell us about a wreck that may be where frost giants are landing on Chult. Hilariously, the bridge is called a Taz Muhaha, and which makes me think of one of the Finding Nemo, Finding Dory movie, like when they do the chant. And then the Valspid, which is the ship. We decide, we're thinking around, and Wraith tries to convince the group of Flaming Fist to come with us to Port Castigliar, which is where we were headed. And he's like, no, that's a whole lot of undead, and that place is completely overrun. So we're like, hey, we'll get there, but we're going to go to Muhaha first. So we go to the bridge. It's freaking ganic. There's a lot of baboons around kind of looking at us. There's a dinosaur, brontosaurus kind of drinking. And Cal, because he's a Dhampir, just straight up walks up the side and gets to the top, and we see a little a giant statue, and then there's almost like a puzzle. It looks a little bit. We see lots of embossed sections on the bridge that look a little bit like the way Mesra was laid out. So we assume it's kind of the same culture. And we, kind of go through. I'm trying to look at how we solve the puzzle without getting too detailed. But essentially, it was like trace the path in the waters of Nangalore. And we traced the path through the maze, and we got there was a stone that was available. And River grabbed it and immediately got cursed because it was a stone of ill luck. But good news is he's a cleric, so we long rested, and then he switched his spells around and removed the curse the next day. But it doesn't turn into a scroll. It doesn't turn into a luck stone. It just is not cursed to you. So we tossed it in the bag of holding, and then we moved on for a problem for future. I don't know what we're going to use it for. But then we decided to go to Port Castigliar. And we spend a lot of time trying to plan like how the hell we're going to do this because, it's four of us. We are, we know that it's a ton. We get kind of close. We see there's a bunch of ghouls. We don't see any gas, but we had heard that they're there from the Flaming Fists. And so we come up with this kind of probably over elaborate plan where Wraith and his stealthiness is going to kind of stay on the shore, and the rest of us are going to kind of slowly float in the canoe.
I bet that worked perfect.
Up the coast. It worked okay, but it was not perfect.
It wasn't bad.
Nice.
Wraith had some super close calls because once they realized he was there, these weren't like, we were operating on the assumption that they were kind of the dumb undead, where they would just kind of filter towards the closest closest enemy, but they were smarter than that. They kind of were like, having at least some tactics where they were trying not to stay too close because I dropped a couple fireballs on them. But anyway, we get through there, kind of like Tozy said, we had a couple really close calls. River does an amazing turn undead, but then just gets completely ganged up on and gets dropped. Pat is, gets knocked out of bear and has to teleport, has to Misty Step away, and he has to make the call, like, should I go back into, bear, or should I heal River, and he drops a Wither and Bloom. Like, as far as I know, the first casting of Wither and Bloom in any of our campaigns, and it was perfect. It damaged the bad guys, brought River back up, and yeah, we were able to slowly turn it around and get ourselves back on footing. But Tozy was pretty sure we were dead.
I was sweating it.
And Wraith played with some snakes. He made
Ray. Oh my God! How could I forget? Yes. So we're still in bad shape, and like when we stand up our healers, and all of a sudden Wraith just starts whooping out this item that's like, I'm just going to befriend a snake, and literally befriends 3 snakes to just take them out of combat. It was amazing. It was like, like, where did this come from? But like 3 rounds in a row, it's like success. So yeah, that was awesome. So that definitely helped too. Like between the turn undead and the befriending snakes, he did have a chance to have a snake love him forever, but he didn't roll high enough on a D100. But it was pretty awesome, and like that reduced the total number of baddies against us quite a bit, so that was super helpful. And after I dropped my fireballs, I was like, don't have anything else that's AoE, so I'm gonna try and just help. But yeah, we floated on the boat. Eventually, Hugh almost died too. Our guide. He jumped out the boat and got just rectified by some of Tozy's crits. Yeah, but we were able to save him. We were able to save him too, so we're still intact. We didn't break anything permanently for anyone coming back.
It was touch and go there for a minute, which is that's what happens. It just
more people.
I try to tell. It really I try to tell you, if you're DMing D&D and you have 5 or 6 players, it is wildly different than if you have just 4. Very, very.
Because one loss, like the loss of somebody's turn, or like God forbid the loss of somebody's character, like it is a huge blow to the group. You're like, we don't have something for that job now.
No, you don't. Yeah, no, it's definitely 4-person. You're definitely missing things.
Yeah,
which is great.
For sure. Which is great.
It is.
DM.
But now you have 5, so you have a blessed 5th wheel.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go? Now, first let's do introductions. Introductions real quick. We're back in it, guys. Tim, who are you playing today?
I am Wraith, the Warforged Ranger, the Breaker of Chains, and the Befriender of Snakes.
Yes, and you have a new Mask of the Beast. That's super rad. Great. We have Josh. Josh, who are you playing today?
I am playing Ēthren, the Warlock fighter, whose personality split is depicted in his Echo as he has become an Echo Knight.
Excellent. We have Pat. Pat, who are you playing today?
Today I'm Kest, the Wood Elf Moon Druid.
Excellent. Kenny, who are you playing?
I'm playing Ēthren, the variant human sorcerer.
Excellent. And last but not least, John, who are you playing?
I'm playing Calisté, Cagliostra, or Cal. It's Dhampir Wizard, War Mage, and yeah, he's not the most useful dude yet, but eventually he'll be useful.
That's how it works.
Listen, you were useful flinging those fireballs, my friend.
For all 3 fireballs. But yes, it was nice when they were standing close together.
All right. Well, I mean, after playing all the 2nd edition games and then 3rd edition games, Wizards have come away. They have come away, man. You're playing old school D&D. When you're a first level wizard, you have a spell.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's terrible.
That's it.
Well, dude, in the early days, we used to always joke. So, like, the early hit dice for a wizard was D4. And and the damage for a house cat in the monster manual was claws 1d2, bite 1d4. So a cat could kill your wizard. Like straight up house cat could kill your wizard at first level.
A magic missile did a D4 plus 1.
Yes, exactly. So you were definitely dead.
You shot a missile.
A single one.
But like I was playing 3.5, and because 5th edition is a relatively recent thing to upcast spells. That's new. It used to be that if you were a wizard 5th level and you cast a fireball, you did 5d6 because you're 5th level.
Yep.
If you got up to 8th level, you do 8d6. 20th level wizards do 20d6 fireballs. It was level dependent, not spell level dependent.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, you have long rested. You have delivered Port Castigliar from its undead menace, but there are more out in the jungle. You do long rest. You regain everything. Where do you want to go now?
Right. Can you pull the map? Oh, you got the map up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Dora's more familiar with all the quests that we have. Like I said, I think our two options either is to go north to turn in or continue southward to the, basically go to either one of the wrecks on our path. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, I think that for me, the options that look reasonable are south to the wreck of Narwhal, and then south again to Kirsabal, or north to this Valspid, and then turn in Fort Balurian. Do we have anything that's like an urgent turn in, or anything else?
No, there's
consider?
definitely no urgent turn-ins. It was just more, again, information gathering and coming back and saying what we found. From what I remember.
My vote is south. I say we head south to the wreck of Narwhal, and then we can always scoot back north when we're ready to go back to the fort.
Okay.
Good.
But that's just a vote. Doesn't have to be the
Let's just
vote.
do it. Yeah. Whatever works.
I'm confident.
Okay. You guys are crossing over here. You see Mesro, or bits of Mesro out on the horizon to the west. And you continue into the jungles of Chult towards the wreck of the Narwhal, which you found a crude ghoul-drawn map on the ground that said something about a broken ship over here. Cool. This is going to be a 4-day journey into the wreck of the Narwhal. Can I get Dean, Josh? Can you roll for me can you roll for me 12d20?
12d20.
Yes, please.
Stand by.
Anyway.
Steady by.
Or does it, Mike? Oh no, there's a 1.
I did all the things.
You did all.
Oh my god, you did all the things. Well, I mean,
That's right.
you guys have solved my puzzle. You need to hit 18, 19s, or 20, and you hit none of them.
Oh yeah.
You have a solid 4-day relaxing journey through through Chult. You just hear birds calling. You go down rivers and dells, and nothing assails you. Blessedly, you have a 4-day nice journey through the jungle. In the distance, however.
Constantly, I'm down super tense because we know something's coming. It's not that awesome.
While we have this 4-day journey, I would like to look into what spells I can scribe from either party loot or I have a couple here. What level?
Oh, that's right. Speaking of Josh, I could not remember this last time, but I remember that we had some sort of reward that we saved specifically for him regarding spell scrolls. I forgot what exactly it was.
We have a bunch of spell scrolls for you, Cal. But real quick, Sir Grius just subscribed, so I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for subbing.
Couldn't watch. You just came in to sub. That's even better. That's like commitment right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Greg. Thanks, Greg.
Let me look. Party loot says that when we turned in Vorn, you, Cal, were given scrolls of various levels.
When was that? Because there was an original one where I got spells, and I have 2 left. One of which I can scribe now. But was there another thing that Tim's thinking of?
Stand by.
Well, I'm gonna say, because I'm pretty sure it happens on your hiatus, so
Yeah, that's what I think.
pretty confident.
So I've got here level 1 to 2 times 8 scrolls.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's definitely different than. How do we determine those? If it's, I mean, we don't have to spend this a bunch of time on it, but I would just we can even do it async, but like after the session. So.
Thorzen says, I got the scrolls from the fort, and John wasn't present. Love it.
Yeah, I was backing that up. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So how many spells of how much level?
Were you asking me?
Or Josh, whoever.
Okay.
It was a mix of level 1 to 2 scrolls. It was supposed to be determined either by random. I think it was going to be a random determination. We hand waved it because we said, Tozu, we're not going to use those scrolls.
Yeah.
So Well, let's wait
Josie,
until
I'll
Cal
send
gets
you a
back.
DM, and then we can do it after.
That's totally fine.
And it's like, yeah.
I'm good. More
'cause I-
subs. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it.
Much love.
Right.
All.
All right, I'm gonna bring you into the map. This is a very cool map. Took me a long time to find. Good God. I will also say you are the first people to get to find them.
Yeah.
Eh.
Take that,
Other people.
annihilators.
Wait, you said we're at level 5? Is that what you said?
Level 5 still, yeah. We have one more milestone.
Gotcha.
Yes. Should be, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. You see, as you're coming up, and Hugh Hackenstone sniffs the air and he goes, like this place. Smells like an overgrown herb garden. Makes me uncomfortable. You see in the distance what looks to be a seafaring vessel. And you can see in broken wood, you can see it's spelled out narwhal. And it is for some reason smashed here deep in the jungle. Do you guys see the ship? Okay, you do. Excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do?
So,
You see it's heavily overgrown. There's just like trees growing out of it. At this point, it looks like it's been crashed here for a long time.
well, that's what I was going to ask, if those trees were coming out of it or, you know.
Those are a mix of like bushes, trees. It looks like it got smashed here because there are still like rotting dead trees. It looks like they were just bowled over by this gigantic ship. And it does look like it's been hewn in the middle.
Well, as always, I guess I will go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace. Just go ahead and get that out of the way.
Okay.
Generally speaking, how far inland are we?
You are a couple 10 miles, like 15 miles inland.
Okay. Pretty
somewhere
far.
around there. Somewhere around there, maybe less.
Okay.
You cast Pass Without Trace. Excellent.
Well, definitely. So one thing that I would like to do.
Real quick, hold on.
Just yeah.
I wasn't here last game. Maybe you found this out. So we're 10 miles inland, and there's a seafaring ship that's crashed amongst trees.
There is, yes.
Yeah, we found a crudely drawn map-ish in the ground from like the ghouls or ghast, whatever it was, that led us to showed us this location.
That's correct.
And so, does this ship look like it was like dropped from the air?
It looks like a gigantic something smashed through the center of it, but it's not an airship. There's nothing that would suggest that. It looks like a sea ship.
Got it. Okay.
But it is, it looks like it's been here a long time. A lot of the wood looks rotten. You could smell it from here. You also do smell, like what Hugh says, it does smell like a overgrown herb garden. You smell all manner of bitter spices.
If only I had a nose. All right. Well, okay. Well, I definitely think Wraith wants to do Wraith things and climb a tree. Maybe like see if there's anything. I guess I'll just climb this tree over here and just peer off, see if I can see any movement in the directions.
You give me a perception investigation check.
Oh, would be nice if I don't accidentally exit out of roll 20.
Great. Wonderful.
Okay, click. and perception. Could be a good old 25.
25. Okay. 20. My goodness. Okay. You see over here, there's a creature looking at you.
Oh.
It looks to be it looks to be camouflaged in the tree, and then it looks at you and then like absorbs itself or is absorbed back into the tree.
Whereabouts was that?
Over here.
Okay.
Well, I definitely. I want to climb down because I don't want to yell this, but I'll come to the group and be like, we are definitely not alone. There is some, looks like plant-like creature that just melded back into the forest, into the tree. I would stay alert if I were y'all.
Can I make a nature check to see if I recognize any of these smells?
Yeah.
Or is that too weird? 9. Not very good. Smells like herbs, bruh.
It smells like a whole bunch of herbs, yeah.
Herbs.
Listen, you be smoking too much of them herbs, man. Like,
Helps me sleep. Leave me alone.
Hey, so I think we have these 2 figurines, these onyx figurines of Chwingas. And I don't know if Wraith could sort of get a read on the disposition of the creature that kind of revealed itself only to meld back into the shrubbery. But I just don't know if those figurines might help us present ourselves as non-threatening.
I like that.
What do you want to do?
So I'll grab one of them and I'll give the other one to Cal, and I will basically hold the onyx figurine out before me as I walk towards the wreck, like slowly, and have my other hand up in a non-threatening position, like
Yeah,
I'm a friend of the forest.
Okay.
And then as we walk by, I want to look up at Wraith and say, "Hey, watch us."
Okay.
they decide and like a dog just.
Yeah, it's like, don't let us get ambushed.
So I'm just gonna keep inching up here, seeing if I see movement.
Pause right there.
Okay.
I'm the worst for this. I have charisma so low.
Oh God! Oh no!
Suddenly, a whole mess of these creatures jump out. You see, in addition to these things, which are kind of just these strange, like root, vegetable type, just like plant, mushy things coming out at you. They look humanoid, but they look like they're made of root and vine. And then you see next to them are what appears to be some sort of pet creature, or multi-eyed, also made of like roots and vines and kind of fleshy spore stuff. One of them looks to be very small, and this one runs up to you and reaches for the Chwinga that you're holding.
Okay. Yeah, I will gently lower my hand and hand it to them.
Hey, little buddy. Just.
It grabs it and then hisses at you, and then it has like these gigantic serrated teeth. And then it jumps into the woods with the figure and it disappears.
Does it take both of them or just the one?
Just the one, just grabs his and goes away.
All right.
So-
Cal's just like, I'm cool too.
You suddenly, one second.
Hold on. Listen, I can't unsee this. Anyone watch Cloudy at Chance of Meatballs too?
Yes, it's been a long time. I have seen it.
The pickle people.
Oh, totally. Dude.
I just posted it in the Discord, but that just instantly came to mind.
Kind of, yes. You see even more of them pop out of the growth and from the ground and move around. And then you hear it sounds like a growl mixed with a rustle of leaves. You hear like, and these creatures suddenly move back a bit. and jumping out. 1 second. Oh, I need to check one thing. Sorry. Open up. We're good. We are good. You see jumping out of the ship, like out of the tree of the ship, from his own camouflage. You see a tiger man who stands a good 6.5 feet tall and growls at you, Ēthren.
Okay. Is he trying to speak to me, or do I think he is?
He is. He might be. Roll me an insight check. Roll me your 2 best insight checks from the group.
Okay. Mine is not good. Do I have to roll, or can I give somebody else my roll?
Someone else can roll. Yeah, give me your 2 best from the group.
There you go.
Excellent.
Not it.
Oh my God, 25.
There we go.
I
There we
was
go.
gonna say I got plus 6.
25. Kest, you instantly recognize him. You've never seen him before,
Oh, damn it. Okay.
but he looks like an Otamu. He looks like he's related to Wakanga Otamu.
Oh, right on.
No way.
Oh
I come
wow.
up. I slowly walk up, just non-threateningly, and I kind of tell this to Dean and Cal.
Okay. He growls at you as you walk up.
I just look to the ground. I don't look him in the eyes.
I might be just because I'm an idiot, but who's Otamu? Like who?
Wakanga's
Wakanga's one of the main people you met at the beginning of the game.
our contact that's supposed to
Merchant
like.
Prince.
Oh.
I want to reach out my hand, and I'm going to point to my head, and say like with my hands like calm, and then I want to detect thoughts.
Calmate.
You detect thoughts. Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Are you diving deep, or are you just getting surface level thoughts?
I think it starts at the surface, and then I'm hoping I have an amount of control.
Okay.
Let me see here. So for the duration, which is concentration up to a minute, I can focus the mind on one creature I can see within 30 feet of me, as long as it has an intelligence above 3. Initially, the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment, is what I get. And then as an action, I can either shift the attention to another creature or attempt to probe deeper. So I'd like to see what's on the surface.
On the surface level, you see this creature, this tiger man, running. He looks like he is a tiger. Like you can see his paws. And then you see him leap through the brush, and there's a bear. He just rips into the bear, and there's a fight, and they wrestle, and then at the end, this tiger creature rips out the throat of the bear, and then you see the bear's face, and the bear's face just cycles through all your faces.
Oh, wow.
The face changes to look like all of you.
Oh wow.
For the love of God, Kest. Don't transform.
Yeah, exactly. I share this with the group. He was attacked by a bear that presented itself as all of us.
Oh no, he attacked the bear. He was
It's a bear. He's basically thinking about killing all of us.
Yes.
Is what he's showing us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I misread
So he's
that.
like,
He's a friend. There's nothing to fear here, guys.
Yeah,
he
it's
loves
all
us.
good, bro. He totally doesn't want to murder us.
You can sense that there are deeper thoughts within him.
I'm gonna probe deeper. I'm gonna take an action and probe deeper.
So I get a wisdom save, right?
Yes, wisdom 13.
I fail.
Yes.
You probe deeper into this creature, where you see him running as a tiger, and then suddenly the forward feet like rise up, and you can see him walking, but like still growling and scraping the trees with tiger claws. And then eventually those claws go away, and you see human hands moving through the trees and the brush. And then he pushes the brush away, and you see Portney and Zaru. And then you can see him looking over the cityscape of Port Nyanzaru, and then he looks down at like a puddle of water, and you see a face of definitely someone who is an Otamu. He looks he looks like a brother or a cousin of Wakanda.
Got it. So I relay that back through Cal to whomever that he is changed. I ask to Cal, I say, what about Wraith's mask? Would that have...
If he's an animal, it's hard to tell. Make like a survival, well, I don't know, what would it be? Arcana to determine whether he's an animal in his current state?
You can give me a history or a nature check.
All right, I got nature or history either way. Let's see. 18 nature.
18, okay. I mean, 18 will tell you've heard of werefolk, and this very possibly could be a weretiger. If everything that the Dean has shared with you is true, this could be a weretiger.
And so the friend animal does not work on were creatures.
He is not a beast. He is a...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. He's a humanoid. Okay.
He is not an animal man. He is a human man.
I'm a human man.
I mean, out of just pure roleplay curiosity, the mask of the beast does look like a lion or tiger.
It does look like a tiger, yes.
So, I mean, by chance, does just myself have any reaction? Is there any reaction just to looking upon my face mask?
Do you push yourself forward and look at him?
Yeah, I kind of like come up a bit too.
You come up a bit. He sniffs the air and jumps around to look at you, and sort of does that thing where a cat sees himself in the mirror and he growls.
I wish we could communicate.
I don't have.
You see a couple of these strange things moving a little bit closer to you now.
Do they seem to have a relationship with him? And I guess what I mean by that is, when he came out, did they stir like they were surprised by him, or was he...
They moved back, for sure.
So they
get closer to you, and then he suddenly turns his face and goes and speaks in a weird language, this tiger creature, and the crazy vegetation creatures stop in their tracks and just look at you.
Okay, so hold on. You can use your action to dismiss it. Because I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work or not, mechanically or not. I have disguise self, and so I don't know if it makes any difference that he's actually looking at me or not. But my thought process is if he has any sort of relation to Otamu, then for me to possibly like disguise myself or like basically start like make myself appear as Otamu to maybe bring back some memories or some sort of like familiarity.
Oh, I love this.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I just suggest, Wraith, that you say that name aloud before you change, so that you're not, so it doesn't come across as you trying to deceive him?
And do we have anything from Wakanga that may have his scent on it?
Did he give us that compass?
He did. Let's pull out the compass.
Yes.
I'm scared to lose it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But like,
let's let Wraith do it. It was a great idea, Wraith. You get to do it all. Let's hand you the compass, and you can say the name and blah blah blah.
Obviously, in one hand, I'll hold the compass up and just start saying, "Oh, Wakanga, Otamu," and then and I will start disguising myself to look more and more like Wakanga, Otamu, and I'll just keep repeating that as I'm making myself look more friendly to him.
Wraith, give me a Give me an advantage, persuasion, or deception.
Dope.
It's not gonna matter because I have nothing on either one.
The dice shall prevail. They are listening, my friend. They shall show the way.
Gosh, no.
He backs up as you're kind of coming closer to him, and then he jumps on you, Wraith. You see him like he's like shaking his head, and he hits his head a little bit, and then he roars and then jumps at you. I'm going to make a thing right now. 1 second. 1 second.
As I am shitting my pants.
He's going to jump at you and attack you. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh god. You had to ask for strength.
He hits you. Oh boy, he hits you. That is a 6. He jumps on top of you. And then as he's about to bite and rip out your mechanical throat, he suddenly changes. He just, as he sniffs the compass that you're holding in front of him, he does 11 slashing to you, but then as he sniffs the compass, you suddenly see his face change. And he backs up, and you're looking at a man who is still, there's like tufts of tiger hair all over him, and he's like, his claws are just receding into his hands, saber-tooth style. And then he looks at you and he says, Wakanda, Otamu. And then he hits his own chest and he says, Boyes, Otamu.
Oh yes.
And he says, we are brothers. And then he says a couple words in a strange language, and all these creatures suddenly disappear into the growth. And then he says, he looks at you and he says, it has been long since I have used this tongue. I have been away long. Come, you are welcome. And he begins to walk back into his ship.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice. Well done, Wraith.
We take a break?
I am.
Oh, we had a great time already?
I don't know. I'm not sure. When do you want to take a break?
I think we're good. I think we're all right right
6:30.
now. Keep
Okay.
going.
Okay.
You guys are invited, and you're not completely destroyed by Boyes Otamu and
Yes.
his enemy hordes.
Alright, I am definitely going to need an oil change.
Yeah, new
Some
pants.
pants.
He's got the right idea. He's got the brown pants on.
Right now I have my black pants on, and it definitely has worked.
As you come inside, you see that there is, in fact, like an herb garden everywhere. Like, there's just different herbs being grown out of the ground. Every different type, oreganos, rosemaries, all the different types. It does smell like everything in here. It looks like you see a habitat in here. You also see like a whole bunch of metallurgy. You see what looks to be a smithy set up, although it doesn't look like it's been fired up in a while. And it looks like all the stuff that's been salvaged from the ship has been made into some sort of habitat. Boyes sits down and he makes you all tea. And he
Drink
says,
it immediately.
I believe this is how it was made. Enjoy. And he looks nervous as he hands you tea.
I'll do the whole like Japanese ceremony where like I like twist the cup and look at it and with reverence to try and show him like that it's worthy of a thing, and then I take a sip and
it's way too strong.
Yeah.
Way too strong. But it's not poison. It's just he's put too much in it. And then he says, "Why have you come to my abode?"
We weren't sure initially, but now that we see you and your people, I believe we're here to offer a warning. We came from Port Castigliar, and we found this place through a map of a sort that was left by seemingly one of the undead. So they know of this location, and perhaps they are on their way.
Are they still there?
No, we took care of them.
You
But
took
if they know,
care of them? You
they
gave
are all
them care?
returned. They are all dead, returned for good.
Then the hunted have become... He says, then the hunters have become the hunted.
And they will continue to be as we travel through Chult. But it's possible, we don't know how they communicate. They seem slightly smarter than regular undead that we have seen in our travels. And it is possible that they could have communicated the information about this location to other undead.
He says, you have given me information. I am grateful. There is much I can give you.
The information is freely given.
I have not used this tongue for a while, and have not seen the city of my birth for some time. You smell of Wakanga. Is he still well?
He is sick and he is old, but he is well enough, and we are endeavoring to further his aims as we travel about, and he has aided us in that effort.
Boye says, there is a sickness in this jungle. There are totems that come about. I see them. My friends here see them. They are remnants of Ishodo, the shadow of Uteo.
We have seen these totems.
They are coming about more and more. There is speak I hear through the root and vine of Raz Nisi. He is growing stronger. His forces multiply.
Razenji?
Yes, Razansi, we destroyed one of his, not a totem, but a statue with a pool was present at Port Castigliar and seemed to be revered by the undead, and we have destroyed it. But it is unclear how many more there might be.
You suddenly hear like Hugo, as he like sits on a log, and suddenly there's a veggie pygmy right next to him,
Oh, God.
and it suddenly just he goes, "Oh, I don't like it,
Mind your seat, Hugh.
they're everywhere, and moving, the garden moves." And then Boye says, "They are harmless unless I want them to be. Then they can hurt you. The undead have tried, the moving dead, but we camouflage ourselves. I have many homes, but this is my favorite." He also, because you told him that, he opens up a huge cask of wine, and he says, "Take your pick. It does not suit my taste anymore. I have long been away from the city. This curse that affects me, I have not found a cure yet, so I ran from my brother, from my family. He begged me to stay, but I did not want to. I did not want there to be danger."
Is there any that you would like us to bring to Wakanga as a gift from you?
He pulls out some bottles of wine, and he says, he gives out some very nice ones. He says, "Take these back to Wakanga. Tell him I am well. He will know."
Just going to mark it as wine for Wakanga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He also tells you, he will also He says, I do not live here alone. Sometimes I do make a trip to the city to trade. It is rare. If you have any wine or alcohol you wish to bring to me, I will pay you for it.
Oh.
I am also gifted at the smith. And he opens his shop to you.
Nice.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can make any heavy and you can see like there are elements of it. He can make any heavy or medium armor. Retail, he'll sell it to you. He also has a couple potions, if you're interested. He's got some potions of healing and greater healing, if you're interested in buying. You may also, by the way, I'm making this a rule change, you may also drink potions of healing as a bonus action.
That's
Nice.
Oh,
You may do that from now on. And he also sells... One second. Speaking of things I've made for this campaign. I love how you said that, Tim, and then now here it is. He has a... Make sure it's still here. He has a longbow called Pride.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, well then.
Pride is a it's fastened with like animal bone strung through it. It's made of like hair twine. It is a primal bow, a +1 to attack and damage rolls with the magic weapon, and you also gain a permanent +10 to your movement speed while attuned to this primal bow.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely. Well, I mean, I can't widen my eyes because I'm a but if I could widen my eyes, I'd be like.
He's selling that puppy for 1,000 gold.
Oh my god, so worth.
Oh.
Underpriced.
Is he at all, before we get into me trying to find 1,000 gold for Wraiths to spend, is he at all, is he interested in our toxin?
Good call.
Oh.
Ooh.
Or our bug glug?
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely like a novice alchemist. He's definitely into strange liquids like that. Yeah, so buy all that.
Thorsian in chat said like alchemy jug and some booze. We could sell that.
He's got the alchemy jug too. I don't know if we're in love with the alchemy jug or if we want to offer that.
That makes
maybe
you can't sell stuff with the alchemy jug. Everyone knows that it makes booze that doesn't last very long.
Dude,
right.
Let's give it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him.
What?
That's a great idea.
You want to give him an alchemy
why?
jug?
I don't know. He just seems like he
Okay.
can benefit from it.
You could totally do that. 1 second.
Yeah, so if we give him our bug glug, our poxin's toxin, and an alchemy jug, then maybe he'll give us like a discount on the longbow.
You give him the alchemy jug. How much bug glug do you want to give him?
Well, we have 3 doses. We'll
Okay.
give him all 3, and we'll give him all three poxin's toxins as well.
The bug glug, the bug glug is a random boon to you, although it is wild magic. So, but you want to give him all those. Okay, give him all those and the poxin's toxin.
Unless someone feels super strongly that we don't, but
He will give you essentially. He can't give you a lot of gold. He doesn't have.
no. We don't need that. We just want.
He will give you 3,000 gold in store credit.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think Tunk would be all for that.
Gives you 3,000 gold in store credit, so you can buy.
Nice.
You can buy a whole lot with that. What do you want to
I would like medium armor.
do?
One bow, please.
You'd like to buy Pride, or you buy Pride for 1,000 gold?
Nice.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you all.
Can you check that? Make sure it increases your speed, there, Tim.
Dude, that's like
Oh, you said it does. It does.
that is the reason that you said it does, so it does.
No,
It turns out you're God, Tosi.
No, I mean
Go back to
mechanically in the game.
He spoketh, and it became such.
It does say in D&D Beyond that it's +10 permanent to the movement when
Wow,
attuned.
that's so good.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So I just got to spend an hour to attune it.
No, you can take it. It takes a minute. My thing is takes a minute.
Oh, sorry.
That's your bow.
Nice.
Yeah. Choose that one for the right. Oh my god. Yes. First round, Gloomstalker. I'm just flying.
There you go, buddy.
So
There you go.
good. That's rad. All right, and then medium armor for
He has.
Kest.
Yeah.
What kind of armor do you want?
We want half plate?
What are the cheapest one that does medium stuff?
I mean, you're a druid, so you can't. The problem with being a druid is that you can only wear a hide.
Oh,
Yeah, what are the best hide?
It's just hide.
I'll just add a plus.
no, literally, it's called hide.
Yeah, it's just hide armor. He doesn't have any magical armor that is really tough to come by, but you can buy hide armor is 10 gold. It's just 12 plus dex mod.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want some hide, he will give you a cool. He gives you a cool suit of hide armor.
Hide.
That looks like it's made of a bear that he ripped open.
Oh, that's even better. I like that.
He gives you some bear hide, and it straight up has like a bear head, like World of Warcraft shoulder.
Oh, sick! Yeah.
Oh.
No, that goes with my characters. That's cool.
Hell yeah, it does. And hey, sometimes you're stuck without being in bear form.
But he can do heavy armor if you want. There's plate for 1500 or splint for 200. He's got it.
Look, hold on, stand by.
God,
I think I'm gonna multi-class at
slashed
6. So I might multi-class at 6. So I want to look and see.
Oh god, that looks terrible. Anyway,
No, I get it.
I mean it's there, but the better way to do it is just to do this. Just to go look up roll 20 armor. There you go. Click on that. He also sells a couple potions of healing and a couple potions of greater healing if you want to buy them.
Yeah, why don't we invest a little in that?
I think it's a good call.
Those are 50 gold. He's got 3 potions of healing and 2 potions of greater.
Let's get all of those.
Yep.
Okay.
How much is the greater?
150, so that costs you 450 total.
Okay. So 450, we'll say the hide was worth 50 just to make it an even number, so that's 500. So we're 1500 into our
Could you give me the numbers for the
$3 grand
again?
credit.
3 potions of healing. 3 potions of greater.
3 and 2, I thought it was.
What's that?
I thought it was 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
potions.
2 of
So
greater,
it's-
Johnny.
2 of greater. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Do we want to disseminate them now?
I think so.
We should, yeah.
I've got a regular potion of healing.
I'll take one as well.
I already have 1 regular potion of healing, so.
I have 2.
Okay.
Regular.
What about you, Ēthren?
Let me check. I might need some. I don't think I have any potions of healing.
Why don't you take a greater? Why don't you take one of each? Ēthren, why don't you take one of each? 1 greater and 1 regular.
Okay.
And then I'll take 1 greater. I already, and then Wraith, why don't you take?
Yeah, give Wraith another one because he's fast, so he can always run around and give it to somebody too.
So you take the other greater. So Wraith has 1 of the graters. I have the other greater.
No, you said Ēthren.
Oh,
was taking
Ēthren.
one as
Okay,
well,
so Wraith take a regular potion.
Exactly, yeah. So
Got it.
regulars are Cal, Ēthren, and Wraith.
Alright,
Graders are Ēthren and Ed.
I am doing what most DMs are doing now, which is bonus action to drink, action to administer.
Sure, that's fair. I like that.
But if you're a thief, fast hands, you can do anything as bonus action or
Yeah.
action. Yeah.
Scrath. What is Scrath?
Scratch that. I was trying to type
okay.
scratch up. As in like tiger.
Dude, Scrath is a cool shorthand for that.
Scratch.
Scrath. I meant something else. All right, so we've spent, what, 1,500?
Yep.
actually.
Okay. I am thinking of multi-classing next level.
Ooh, what are you going as?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I went to breakfast with Pat this morning, and we talked about it.
Ooh, I
But,
can't wait to hear this one.
But yeah, no, but I want to get the best. Let me just double check something real.
You guys went to breakfast without me? That's really.
Sorry.
You want to come to Seattle, dude? Do it. You're on.
Yeah, all day.
Listen, let me get on a plane. I'll be there in
If
about
you guys
5
come
hours.
here, you can stay at my house. I will feed you food. We got.
I
this.
hear that like the Upper West Coast has a big breakfast game going on.
It's not great here, but there are places. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That
hard
one
to
we went
beat.
to
Like,
in North Bend, that was pretty good.
yeah, that one's pretty good. It's hard to beat like Hillcrest in San Diego, right? Like the Hillcrest neighborhood has just some fantastic breakfast, but and LA has obviously good everything, but yeah, that's got some good stuff.
I just recently went to Montecito. Is that what it is?
Montecito,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the best breakfast I'd ever had. Because Bonnie took me to a
Sounds
place
about
that
right.
apparently Gwyneth Paltrow goes to, and I was like, okay. But it was unbelievable. I was like, wow, this is how it's done. Got
You're
it.
lucky they had real food there.
It was delicious.
It wasn't some sort of like crazy,
Goop.
like whatever she eats. Yeah, that's like you know.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, okay. So, hold on. I've got problems with my plan.
Hey, we could buy it we could buy what you're thinking about, and
Yeah, I want the best medium armor. Is basically what I'm looking
The
for.
best medium armor is half plate.
Okay, so I think let me just double click half plate.
I think it's
that's what I
750.
want.
15
Yep.
plus next month.
Yeah, it's just the strength mod on the heavy is too much. And it's yep. So half plate, it's 750. If you guys are down to let me spend that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And then we've got 750 left in the kitty, and we'll just say, hey, that's good. When we meet again, maybe we'll.
He says, I will trade you the rest for information. And he will, he
Nice.
starts, as you guys like spend the night here, he regales you with tales of the lands around him.
Awesome.
He will tell you, he says, the bones of a great dragon lie in a grotto to the southwest. It is there a great battle was fought between the Batiri and a great green. And then he says, he points out way to the south. He points to the south and he says, between the river Alung and the Nissi wastes lies the ruins, once beautiful garden palace, said to contain treasures beyond compare. It
Heard
is
about
known
that.
as Nangalore.
Yeah, Nangalore.
Can we ask him exactly what happened to the ship? Like why it's here and what happened?
He looks around and he says, if I knew that.
Yeah, okay.
He says, if I knew that, I would tell you. This has been here for a very long time.
I'll do that.
The jungle itself has taken it, and I borrowed it for my home. He says, it wasn't here before it, and now it is here. That is all I know.
Awesome. Thank you.
He gives you some more wine, just because, and then he'll update your map, and then we'll take a break.
Sweet. And does he mind if we look around the ship? Just
Of course.
because we're I'll just say I'm taken by it. It's such a strange.
Okay, just figuring out some of this stuff.
And I'll use as I look around the ship, I'll use my my wand of secrets.
Ooh.
Roll me a D100 there, Josh.
Oh, D100.
I definitely feel
87.
like it's like one of those Harry Potter moments where he's just like tapping the wand against like all the pieces of wood. It just.
You find a secret compartment with an emerald necklace worth 300 gold.
Yes.
Ooh.
Sweet.
You guys should see the map here, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to delete all these. Do you see Needle's bones?
Do you see Needle's bones?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see Nangalore?
Do you see Nangalore?
Yes.
Okay. Let us take a 5-minute break. I'm going to hit 3 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let's take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. All right. We are back.
Let's do it.
Welcome, everybody. If you saw some ads, that means you're not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. You don't see those ads anymore. If you can start a recurring subscription with DM Toast, that'd be super great. All right, so we are back. You have all discovered the wreck of the narwhal, which appears to be inhabited by Wayes and his Veget Pygmy army. What do you want to do? You wake up the next morning. Some of you are probably a bit hungover after having so much wine.
I do want to share with Bawes that the ship, gave up this necklace to me. I will keep it unless you would like to have it for your own.
He says, I thought I searched the whole ship.
I'll show him where I found it.
And he says, it is your find. It is your hunt.
Thank you.
I definitely would like to inquire with him more of the undead situation, because you mentioned he's been fighting them and things. So I definitely wanted to ask him, where has he mostly seen, have you seen undead be traveling from a certain area, or we mentioned more of these totems, basically get a feel of, again, where specifically are these undead coming from?
He says that, do you see the Nissi Waste right here? I'm going to reveal this.
Now I do, yes.
He says there are old. He says this land is old. There are many of the dead who crawl from the swamp there. But that place is a dead thing. They come from further south. Further to the southwest. From lands unknown. Even I do not cross into them. I do not run from the treetops. I do not see that far south. It is too dangerous. He points out where Nangalore would be, and he says, that is as far as I go. Even that place is too dangerous. I can guide you there. And Hugh goes, up, 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 up. I'm here. And he says, but the plants there, they can be aggressive.
Aggressive plants.
Well, what is your secret to dealing with these aggressive plants?
Hide yourself in the jungle. Let the trees be your guide, be your tent, be your camouflage.
Well, I have no problem.
What do you got for dangerous plants there, Hugh?
Oh, you guys are Hugh. Oh.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, he's got this for this particular trip. You are a guide overall for sure, but doesn't it make sense to have specific expertise for this?
You see, Hugh, he's made he's made one friend with the Veget Pygmy. The Veget Pygmy's holding up a whetstone, and he's just. It's like, this is my plan. I'll cut them till they stop moving.
Sure. Well, we can discuss this later. I don't think we're headed quite to Nangalore yet.
Is there something, Bawes, that we can do for you for this curse that you seek to rid yourself of?
He says, long have I traveled, long have I searched, but this curse is in my blood. It has become who I am. The people of Nyanzaru do not understand. Over the years, I have wrestled with it, but I now have control over it. It is no longer a curse, but it is called such. I am better for it.
Well,
I'm going to resist the temptation to say control my ass.
This is brave of you, and you strike us as nothing more than a solid companion and host. Thank you for treating us so kindly.
He walks up to you, there, Wraith, and he puts his claw on your shoulder, his clawed hand, as he shifts back into his
were form, and he says, I'm sorry for jumping on you, bouncing. It is not the curse, but I have been too long in the form. I have been on the hunt for a very long time. I wish you luck with this bow. I crafted it myself with my prey.
I promise you, it will be used to hunt my prey.
Very good. That is all is required.
And he sends you off unless there's anything else you want from Wayes.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of curious and respectfully ask him, like, how he was cursed. Like, how did his affliction begin?
He says, one second.
One quick Google search later.
I was looking for something specific, but he says,
It has always been this way since I was born. There is something that travels in the blood of some Chultans. There are more of us than you would think. We tigers who seek out the jungle, and not the beautiful colors of Nyanzara.
Here.
where do you go? What do you do?
I'm digging it. I think we could just talk to this guy all day and drink wine and have the veggie pygmies, serve us figs if that's not too cannibalistic.
The wine you're drinking, by the way, is like over. It's like 100 years old.
Nice.
I mean, this wine is like when this place crashed. This place was apparently traveling with a whole bunch of wine. So there's a lot of wine left in here, but it is very, very old and very good.
Better than tainted wine from the port.
Yeah.
I'm of the mind, you guys, that when we leave, we just, make this southwesterly trek through all of these landmarks, right? Go to Needle's Bone, go to Kirsabal. I believe that's where what we heard from the Jonathan.
They are cooking.
Yeah, his name wasn't.
Yeah,
Jonathan.
no, I mean, I'm in definitely agreement of heading in that direction and making our steps towards the Kirsabal and then going from there.
Yeah, because it seems like everything is pointing to the death curse being, in that direction as well.
Yeah.
The source of it.
Okay.
Dig it.
We're headed to
the Needle's Bones.
Headed to Needle's Bones. Okay, 1 second. We are off. This is going to be a 3-day journey into Needle's Bones. Can I get? Wraith. Roll me 60-20, Wraith.
Show me the money.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Be better in some areas.
Rocking and rolling. No, you're doing this.
But anyway, weird flex here, but I mean, just remember, always get in a weird huddle.
Yes.
Hey, that's what I like to see.
Nice.
I think I recognize that hat. That's really bad.
It's hard to see on it, but yes.
Well done. Well done, Tim.
I'm throwing out some merch out there. Just saying.
Thank you. If you like that and you're watching the show, you can find that on our channel. Go check out the merch.
Shameful plug.
And more merch is on the way. We got a really cool item that's going to be on the way.
Yeah, and I think Bawes actually said that the vegetation we're about to encounter is mildly aggressive. Yeah.
That's a deep merch plug.
deep merch cut. Deep merch
plug about a deep merch joke. Awesome. Okay, 1 second.
I am so down the rabbit hole in my own thoughts right now about what toppings go on pizzas and Panazzi Parms.
I mean, it's not good. You don't want it.
No. But now I know, where the aggressive veggies come from.
Listen, that's why you guys stick with just straight old cheese, my friend.
Okay, I'm about to bring you in.
Exactly, Russ.
Okay. Probably need something that says. We can't do anything that says Jamoke Almond Fudge because.
Yeah, it's a brand name, right?
That's for Baskin Robbins only.
Yeah.
But I had to put it in my game. Okay.
We also can't make sure it's about dead Mark Ronson. But from like way the early episodes, he was in the closet.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what we see. Whoa, that's gorgeous.
Okay.
Nice and fun times.
Wait 1 second.
I am definitely having some flashbacks from Sirocco, I think it was, where it was like that one giant bone
Yeah.
in the swamp, and I had to go dive after Thogoth because his raging barbarian ass decided to go jump in, and there goes the barbarian, there goes the paladin.
Let's see. 1 second. Why can't I find this? Okay. A wide sinkhole yawns before you, the earth around it littered with goblin bones. The opening is 90 feet across and roughly circular, and the stone walls are nearly vertical. 30 feet down, the sinkhole is filled with murky green water. Hundreds of frogs hop from one floating plant to another. The massive rib cage and fine wing bones of a dragon rise above the murk. Vines, moss, and lichen hang from the bones. Judging from how much of the skeleton is exposed, the water can't be more than 3 or 4 feet deep. What would you like to do?
I think I would like to walk down onto the side of the wall, so like maybe 10 feet down or so, and then just start making a circuit.
I tell Wraith to follow him for cover.
I just want to see if there's anything. Well, obviously anything that jumps out at me, but also anything that that's in the water, or like, how did the dragon die? Is there like a big, spear in its ribs or something? Like, I don't know. I just want to kind of see if there's anything.
Can I get a perception investigation rolled by Wraith and Cal? And then also perception investigation by Kest and Ēthren.
24.
24.
Oh, God.
We see things.
Whoa! And then Ēthren and Kest, give me perception, please.
That's up.
Oh, boy.
We ain't found shit.
That's so
All
good.
Right. The first thing you see, Wraith and Cal, you can both see this, is a secret door that is built into the rock face right there.
Nice.
But you don't see any handle. You see like a thin black membrane that has a door like, it looks kind of like a door, maybe a portal of some sort. It looks like it's built into the rock face. It's very hard to find, but both of you see it at the exact same time. And Ēthren and Kest, you do not notice, hanging upside down in the trees about 20 feet up, you see a dragon thing.
But we don't notice it.
You don't notice it. It immediately attacks. I need everyone to click their tokens and roll initiative with disadvantage. Everyone has disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Hold on. That's control. No.
What is it?
Yeah, screw it. No? Come on. I can't. All right, this is failing me miserably. What is the disadvantage key?
Control.
It's control, yeah. Or you just roll twice and then put
There
it
it
in the worst one.
Don't know why.
10.
That's going to be 16 then.
Or I rolled really bad, okay?
Oh, are you doing the new
I think I'm
surprise rules?
doing the new surprise rules. I think they
They're
work
decent.
a lot better.
Yeah. Just because you try and surprise doesn't mean you succeeded surprising.
Everybody put their initiatives in. Everybody's good?
Yes.
Cal and Wraith, you also rolled really high. You also noticed that the water here, the murky green water down in this gigantic sinkhole, every now and then there are bubbles in different places. You see bubbles popping up different places. That's what you see.
Right.
All right. Kest, Ēthren, Ideen, Cal, Wraith, Vine Drake.
Sort the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Okay, 1 second.
I love it. This thing's like, surprise! And we're like, ha
Yeah, you get surprised. It doesn't really get surprised. This is what's going to happen with these new surprise rules. It's really
Oh, big time. Yeah.
nerfed heavily. Wraith, what do you got?
That is what I am trying to figure out right now, because if I go from there, right, and then, oh, damn it, I'm still out of range. Of course, that's not a bonus action, it's a full action. Okay, well, yeah, I'm a defender of snakes, not dragons. Okay. Yes, we're definitely.
I feel like you just shared some inner monologue with us right there.
I'm a defender of snakes.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, obviously, my third concept was going to be able to friendship, but I'm like, I'm way too out of range. But I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Am I able to get somewhat of a clear shot on this thing? I know it's kind of.
I would give it a +3 to AC, but you can still shoot it. You still try.
Well, I
A
mean,
lot
I
of
got
crap in the way.
+1 bow, so why not? Why not? That is exactly why not.
That's a hit with pride.
First
Bam.
shot. Boom.
Cool.
We got second shot.
That's a miss.
We got third shot.
Also a hit. For 9. Bam, bam.
All right, hold on. And now, because third shot was Dread Ambusher, we got another D8.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Excellent. Number 2.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, I forgot Q. I'll just put him at 1. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
And then, well, because, again, Gloomstalker is going to be Gloomstalking. Let's go.
Gloomstalkers be Gloomstalking, yo.
Yeah, why not? Let's go into the bush. And then bonus action hide.
Bonus action. Okay, cool. Give me a hide. You are, God.
Hided?
Wraith, you see as you're attempting to hide, there's a
It's like, shh. Be
There's
very,
one,
very
like,
quiet.
it's just
We're
a-
hunting dragons.
It just does a xenomorph thing right above your head.
Clever girl.
Totally.
You are not hidden, Wraith. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dude.
Wraith, that's your turn. It is Kest's turn. Kest, what you got?
I shall call lightning. Is it stormy out?
Oh, yes. Roll me a D100. See what stormy out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It starts to rain right now.
Oh, and I'll call lightning on the dragon right next to me.
Okay.
So much fun when you get to use it. It's so good.
You blasted hard for 18 points of lightning damage. 1 second.
And okay. And for my bonus action, I will shift into a brown bear.
Okay. Wait, one thing. Sorry.
Yep.
Just making sure. Okay, cool. All right, so this thing takes 18 points of damage. And then you are now a bear.
Yes.
Okay, well, brown bear.
Not bear. And he's concentrating.
You're a bear.
Okay, cool.
Cal, it's your turn.
All right, I am gonna go 5. I'm basically gonna move like right above the secret door,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the one near Wraith.
Tasha's mine with one near. Okay, cool.
Intelligence 15.
Here it comes.
That's a fail. All right, so
Ooh,
it can't
wow.
use reactions, and it has to pick what it wants to do next turn. It can either move, attack, or what's the third one?
It just gets
It only
one
gets
thing.
one thing, basically.
Okay, cool.
It gets like, yeah. Oh, yeah, it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action, but it has to pick only one.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you.
It is Adeen's turn. Adeen, what you got?
I will manifest Echo and place my Echo here.
Stranger in a Strange. Is that Stranger in a Strange Land?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Once I'm within 15 feet, so I think I'm good right
Or
there. So
sorry, somewhere in time. Your
Yeah,
main
so
one is Strange.
my main one's somewhere in time, and then my Echo is part Stranger in Strangeland and Samurai.
Nice.
That's encoded speak between John and I, audience. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna blast him with
Start blasting.
Start
Okay.
blasting. Nice. And
Hit on this one. Okay.
then
That's
so that's 10 points of damage, and then I will. The second one's going on him 2, and that's 7.
Miss.
It's a miss. And I will stay right here.
Okay. Ēthren, your turn.
I'm just gonna try firebolt on this one here.
Okay. Put some fire out there.
There we go.
That's a hit with your firebolt.
All right.
Climb up. You do 11 points of fire to it.
Sweet.
That is going to that's going to blood this thing up. It's bloody.
Ooh.
Here come the vine drakes. There are a number of them.
Of course.
I found one.
You see one swinging through the trees. These things have a, they look like dragons, but they have spindly, like, vines coming out of their shoulders. So they start, like, dock-ocking, like, moving,
Nice.
like, crawling through the trees. This one will dash to get to there. This one over here is going to, this one can make its full attack. So it's going to, probably, this one's going to use a Vine Lash. It's going to move away from the Echo. Did your Echo get an attack of opportunity?
Yep, I get an attack of opportunity through the
Okay.
Echo.
Go ahead.
Here are 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, do you have Warcaster?
Yes,
Ooh. That's a miss.
and
Operational.
damn.
No.
I was
No,
just
no.
so excited to use it
No.
that it didn't work.
Like it's happening.
Let's see. Adeen, this has come a Vine Lash come on you.
Come
That is
through,
a
my
22
child.
to hit you.
That hits.
You are grabbed by it and restrained as it lashes you with a vine.
Does Relentless help me avoid that?
What's relentless?
While
Oh,
attuned to this great sword, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. Is this
we're not
magic?
restrained.
Not
We're not
magic,
restrained. You're not restrained. No, that
Nice.
yeah, you're holding the sword. The vines just kind of move away from you.
Yes.
And then this drake will move over here and claw the bear. It'll trying to bite you and claw you. Here comes a bite and a claw.
Yeah.
17 and 26.
Yeah, both hit.
You give me first off, give me 2 con saves for your call lightning.
Oh,
As a bear?
sorry. As a bear?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Where the hell am I? Alt, double click. Okay. Okay, double click. Con, where are you? Con. I'll just do 2 of these. It doesn't do that.
Make it. You
Okay.
fail. Your call item goes away. But
Okay.
give me another con save. You take 12 points of damage. And then Nadine, you do take 11 damage, by the way.
Got it.
That's gonna fail, so you are poisoned for 1 minute.
Who? Bear?
There, yeah.
Okay.
You are poisoned by this vine drake's poison.
What's that mean? Like, practically.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on skill checks. But you can make a save at the end of your turn. You are poisoned by it as it bites into you.
Okay.
You also take 12. You take 12 points of damage. Dean, you take 11. Okay, cool. That's what this thing does. They're dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
This one can't move or can only do one thing, so it's gonna breathe on Wraith. Acid breath.
Oh,
Give me a
no.
dexterity saving throw, Wraith.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say, like, you're good with dex with breath weapons. You should be good.
Oh, yeah.
That's a save. You're gonna take half of 5d8.
Oh, God.
Instead of 19, you take 9 points of acid damage. And you are within this thing's reach. You see, like, it's got vines flying all over. Actually, no, it's up there. No, you're not within its reach. It's like 20 feet up.
Yeah, because it can't move to engage him. So
Yeah.
it's wherever it started.
It is Hugh's turn. Hugh will rush down here, and he will attack. Here comes an advantage. He'll go reckless. Hugh hits it for 7 points of damage. He hits it for 7 points of damage. Takes all that damage. And then Hugh screams out in pain because this things also have thorn bodies.
Oh, God.
So he takes 4 points of damage.
Damn.
Wraith, it's your turn. All their things. They're using all their things.
All the
Wraith, what you
things.
got?
Now, I'm not the most. Don't know much about dragons, but animal friendship.
Animal friendship. Give me a nature check.
This is right. This
I'm
second
saying-
guessing. Is that maybe
Well, I didn't know- I don't know if
maybe
these
they are
considered
related to serpents?
Beasts or not?
I'm gonna say you think this thing's a dragon because it straight up looks like a dragon. This is not a beast. This is a dragon.
Okay.
That will not work. Yeah, your nature check tells you this is a dragon.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know dragons were considered beasts or
Dragons
not.
are-
So
In Dungeons and Dragons, dragons are their own thing.
listen, I'm just. All right. Well, let us then, because I can. We're gonna move in this direction, and then for the sake of, yeah, let's go ahead and let's do. Yeah. I think let's actually shoot the one all the way down there.
Did you go full speed run?
No, I get extra 10 movement speed because of the bow.
I know. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
When you take your full movement speed, you drop down to all fours and you tiger run.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Give me a shot.
Ooh.
Shooting. You don't have to tiger run, but it is a flavor thing.
It is a
Tiger
flavor
run.
thing. I like flavor things.
If someone asks you if you want a tiger run, you say yes.
What are you shooting with that bow? Which one are you shooting?
The one all the way down here.
The one. Wait. What?
This guy
The
down
far
here.
one.
Oh, the far one. Okay, that's a hit for 6. Cool.
Second attack.
A hit. A 10. Cool.
Now, just looking. Is this light coverage of where I'm possibly at?
You can take cover if you want. There's tons of cover all over the place.
All right. Bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, that's survival. I'm sorry. Stealth.
Give me stealth.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, no, sorry, bro. Sorry.
The tiger running did it.
He was like, "This is awesome!" Oh wait, shit! I was trying to be sneaky.
You do a mighty Simba roar instead of stealthing. Wraith, that's your turn. Kest, what you got?
Okay, a couple bites.
That's you can do one bite.
Well, it's my disadvantage.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
For the 16.
16 will hit, so you bite it for 5.
That's my one, and then I'll do 2 claws at disadvantage. Yeah.
Are your attacks magical at this point?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
This thing is resistant to your non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
You deal 2 to it, and it deals 4 to you because it has a thorn body.
Okay.
That claw will miss.
Both those claws miss?
Well, it's a disadvantage.
Well, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, 12. I got you. So 4.
That's a miss.
I take 4 off. And now I roll a con. What do I try to get out of this?
Yeah, give me a con save.
Okay.
That's an
Dang, dude.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Brutal.
horrible in these.
It's all right. Cal, it's your turn. What you got, Cal?
I'm gonna go to here.
Feel free to kill this one. It's fine.
Yeah. And then I'm going to, fuck. Yes, you guys got plenty over there. I'm gonna Tasha's Mind Whip the one to the left, the northwest, again.
Okay, cool. Here it comes.
Intelligence 15.
It's
Tell you jerk.
Not great.
Yeah.
Takes 11.
11 plus it's got the problems that it had before.
Okay, cool. Can't move.
Yep. And then let me see. I don't think I have anything cool.
Or it can move. That's all it can do, right?
Yeah, if it moves, it can't take an action. So it's like the 3 things are move, action, and bonus action. It has to pick one.
Okay.
And it can't do reactions either. So
Dean, it is your turn. What you got?
All right, let me blast this thing.
Blasting the one right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
You're making it sound like I shouldn't.
No, I was trying to remember the rule of it. You're not within 5 feet, so you don't have disadvantage.
That's a 16 hit.
Flanky.
As you were flanking, it's a hit.
Woo!
Last
8.
8.
Excellent. Second. Beam. Does a 17.
17 does hit.
Nice.
You do
And
3.
3 more.
Nice.
And let's see. And I'll move my my echo up on it
Okay, cool.
right there.
Ēthren, your turn.
Let's do another fire bolts on the bloodied.
Okay. Then you have a +2 to hit it because you're flanking, but a -2 because people are in the way. So it's just normal shot. Go ahead.
Okay, that's all. Here we go.
It's a hit. Bam.
All right.
Burn him down.
Oh, maybe not.
3 points of damage. It is the Vine Drake's turn. This one lashes out and will hit everybody. Here comes a Vine Lash on Hugh. No, it's not going to move. It's just going to hit Hugh and the bear. Here comes a bite on Hugh and claw, Vine Lash on the bear. That claw's going to miss the bear, I think. What's your AC? 11?
It's 11, yeah.
Okay. So that claw's going to miss you. Hugh gets bit. He needs to make a con save, but he has advantage on this because he's dwarf. He will make it. He'll only take... he'll take all the poison. No, because he's resistant, so he'll take 9. Not poison. Bear, you get lashed for 12 bludgeoning, and you are now restrained by this thing.
Oh no.
This thing over here, their climb speed is 50 feet. I mean, this thing starts dock-ocking, just... and climbs to get to there. I think you can do that. 1 second. Not so much. I can get to about there. That's about 20 feet above you, Wraith. That is its turn. It shrieks, trying to get rid of the psychic damage to its mind. And then this one will move over here. And this one will breathe in a line to hit Ēthren and the bear.
Arr.
So this one's also up top. So Bear, give me a disadvantage deck save, and then Ēthren, give me a deck save.
Come and hold.
Dude, the dice are betraying you right now.
I think these are all fails. Here comes some damage. This is acid damage coming in. 19 acid damage to the Bear and Ēthren.
Ooh.
Bear, I think you're... How many?
Yeah, he's done.
How
I'm
many
16.
Okay, so Kest, you take 3 points.
I'm not concentrating on anything. I don't know why I rolled that.
Okay, great. Kest, roll me a free acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay. Acrobatics.
You make it. So, as a result of changing out of your bear form, you get out of the vine restraints.
Cool.
So you're no longer restrained. But you do take 3 points of damage.
Yes.
It is now, that's my turn. Oh boy, Ēthren is bloodied. Hugh's turn. Hugh's going to recklessly attack it. Hugh hits it for 9 points. Slashing, non-magical slashing seems to work pretty well in these vine drakes, as he's like literally hacking away pieces of vine elements off of it, and he takes 4 points of damage. Oh, damn it! It hurts every time I hit it! Wraith, it is your turn.
You can't take reactions if you want to move away from it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 20 feet in the air anyway, so...
Yeah, it's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
What does Wraith want to do? What can I do? Let's see here. Turn. Well, I still think you guys got that one. Alright, well, yeah, definitely gonna change up some tactics, because I don't think this thing wants to... Alright, so... Let us do 1, 2, 3 back 40. So let's go. We're gonna go back this direction.
Yes.
We're gonna and then let's just start peppering this one.
Okay, go ahead.
So 1 strike.
That's a hit. Or 12. Bam.
Second strike.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Cass, what you got?
Oh, not paying attention at all. Let's see. How far away is that one right here? 10?
That one's on the ground. That one's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, 10 feet away on the ground. So...
You are within its reach of its vines.
Okay, hold on. Alright, I want to cast Wither and Bloom, like right in between Ēthren and that thing.
So like right there, essentially. How
so it gets both of them. That's 10 foot or
radius.
What is it?
Yeah.
10 foot something.
10 foot sphere.
10 foot radius. So I want to get both of them.
Dope.
Possible.
That's a 10 foot radius sphere. You can get, oh boy. 10 foot radius would not get Ēthren right now. But what you could do...
I would like to get Ēthren. Is it possible?
Slide it down, can't you?
Yeah. Because the tricky thing about a 10 foot radius sphere is that it doesn't get the edges of it. Like the lower right and the lower lefts.
Uh-huh.
It's not a square.
Why does it need to be there, though? Because, like, Hugh and Kest aren't really hurt, are they?
You don't have... if you want to do... You can move yourself, like, there, and then you can get everybody there.
What?
Does that make sense?
Can he pick where he casts it, though?
Yeah, I can give this to you. 1 second.
I'm just... Because, like, if he... Even when he's standing next to Hugh, he can just slide it over to the right and still get this Drake, the Echo, and...
You can definitely do that. You can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. Okay. All right, so that's gonna be Wither and Bloom. Roll me a house.
I think it's a D. Let me look. Sorry. 2D. Wait, no. In addition, one creature of choice can spend one roll of its unspent hit dice and regain that number of.
All right, Ēthren, roll me a hit die.
Nice. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
I make a con save.
I'm trying to
Make it
figure
a
out.
warrior hit die.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get to my hit die. There you are. No,
It's gonna make
that's
the
not
save.
Jesus.
So roll me 2d. Oh, you rolled 9. This thing takes 4 points of necrotic. It will attack you if you move there, Kest.
Jesus Christ, this fucking thing. All right.
That's 10 for reach.
They're brutal.
Hold on. What do I get for a hit die guy?
What are you? Are you Warlock? Is that your high?
I'm Warlock fighter. Warlock is my primary.
You can roll your best ones. If you want to roll a d10, roll a d10.
I will do that. Yes.
That's 10 hit points. You heal for 10.
Nice. I have bloomed.
No longer bloodied.
Cal, it is your turn.
So it's the time of the month, eh? You've bloomed.
Hey.
No.
I'm gonna hold down the one near Ēthren, sorry.
Okay.
Same at 15.
Just keep Tasha's mind whipping this one right here.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I love
Stop it from mugging near Ēthren. Fail, jerk.
That's a
Yes.
fail. It takes 11 points. It's still.
It's not bloodied yet. I've done 22 plus something else.
Man, these things got a lot of hit points.
Damn, dude. I guess I'm just not doing that much hit points.
That is Ētren's turn. Ēthren, what you got?
All right, I'm gonna split up my attacks because I'm gonna attack the one that's bloodied as well as the one down to my right.
Okay, go ahead.
So here we go. This is on the one that's bloodied. There's an 11 hit.
That's a miss.
That'd be a 13, I guess, but that's a miss.
13 is also a miss.
All right, and here's the other one.
Okay.
Nice. All right,
Also
that's
miss.
gonna be a miss too. All right, I'm gonna bonus action switch places with my Echo.
Okay.
And then my Echo is gonna run up on the one that is not bloodied. That's
This one's way up in the air, but you could. Can you do that? Can you make it fly 20 feet up in the air?
I something you and I haven't discussed, but there's many people who play the Echo as positional, independent of a ground plane.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, attack. Good.
Cool. It's just moving up. It's not attacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ēthren, it's your turn.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna. Let's do a second level burning hands. I'm gonna move up.
Oh. So
Yeah.
that's you won't be able to reach it with burning hands. It's 20 feet up.
Oh, it is. Okay. Where was I? Right here.
I mean, I guess you could. You're 5 feet.
Yeah, unless he's like really short.
You can. You want to burning hands it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a burning hands. I'm gonna make a dex save. Here it comes. It fails.
Excellent. Here we go.
Oh. 17 points of fire. It is now bloody.
Huzzah.
Hook it
It
up.
is my Drake. It is my Vine Drake's turn. Okay, this one will. Ēthren, this one's going to make a Vine Lash on you. That's all it can do. No, it can't. It can't reach you.
Hell yeah.
I can't. Ignore that.
You're
attack.
welcome.
It can't reach you. Yeah, man. That's all. It can't do anything. It's
Excellent.
gonna, instead, it's just gonna move over here.
All right.
The other one will attack. This one over here will attack.
I'm guessing I don't get an attack of opportunity.
No.
Okay.
It's too high.
All right.
Even as a battle mage, he's not close to you.
I think it has to be 5 feet.
It does have to be 5 feet. Yeah.
All right, fine.
Here comes this one. Is going to attack 1-2 Hugh. Okay, the bite's coming on Nadine.
Get it.
That's 12. He's going to try and claw you, Nadine. Also miss.
Nice.
And then a back vine will attack Hugh, maybe? 1-2 Hugh? On Hugh. Here comes a vine lash on Hugh.
Oh, that's a hit.
That is a hit. Hugh is restrained. And he takes 10 points of bludgeoning. Hugh is bloodied. This one will attack the Echo with a bite. The Echo is gone.
That hits.
And then this one's going to... It's still up in the trees, like over here. And then it's going to slide down. It slides down to the ground, so this one hits the ground. And it's going to Vine Lash Kest. That is a crit.
Holy shit! Come on, man.
I know, dude, you are getting hosed by the dice today.
You take 12 bludgeoning, Kest, and you are restrained.
Yeah.
And then that is my turn. It is Hugh's turn. Hugh will attack recklessly with disadvantage flanking. Here it comes. So a normal attack. Here it comes. That is a hit. He slashes into this thing for 9. It's still barely up. Hugh takes 4 points of damage. Why won't they die? Wraith, it's your turn.
Let us come back up. And let's continue to take pot shots on that one. Come on now. Give me some pride.
That is a hit. I say it does have a +2 AC, but you hit it with an 18. That'll 12 points of damage. Bam.
Second attack. That's probably now.
That is a miss.
That's it.
Yes. Kest, your turn.
What if this restrained is disadvantage on attacks against the dude?
You are no longer restrained, Kest,
Oh, okay.
because you shifted out of your bear form and you
Oh, you got hit
intentionally got out of the restraints.
Okay, cool.
That's my ruling.
I just got hit again.
No,
Didn't I?
Hugh got hit.
Okay.
Again. You got hit. You got hit with a. Oh no, you did get hit with Vine Lash.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you are
yeah,
restrained again.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You are restrained again. I apologize.
Okay, so
You can use your
Disadvantage.
action. You can use your action to try and get out, or you have disadvantage on attacks, or you can try and shift again. A number of things you can do, or you can cast spells. You just
yeah,
can't move.
okay. Roger that. I'll shift to a bear. It can become a bear.
Give me an acrobatics or an athletics check, Cast, as you shift into a bear again. That is a 14. 14 just fails. So you shift and you are still restrained as a bear.
Okay.
Roll me a con save as Kest.
Cast. Okay.
Although I don't know. No, I'm going to say
Cancel. Just
you're no longer poisoned because you have a different body type now. I don't know. I guess that's a rule. I don't know. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the poison, but you are restrained.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Bear?
Okay, as a bear, how do I get out on the street? It's like all I have is attacks.
You can attack with disadvantage, or you can use your action to try and get out.
I like to use my action to try to get out.
Okay, give me a dex or strength check. You probably want to make a strength, so roll me a d20 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh, do 20 plus 4. Okay. 20.
You are out.
Sorry.
You are no longer
Nice.
restrained.
Okay. If I move, is he gonna do a stone whip on me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay there then.
Cal, it's Cal's turn. Cal, what you got?
All right, toll the dead on this guy.
Told dead.
Yep.
Save here comes. Oh, I got a hefty wisdom save, but that is a
Oh,
fail.
yeah.
Oh,
17. Oh, wait, 14, sorry.
14 points.
I thought it was a
damage.
9, it's a 6.
You guys are
Oh, wait.
spreading the damage really well. Both of these two are hurt bad. They are both hurt
Nice.
bad. Ēthren, it's your turn.
All right, cool. I will bonus action my echo here.
Okay.
I will back away and take whatever is coming to me.
Okay. This one cannot use a vine, but it can try to claw you. Here comes a claw.
Take it.
That's a hit. You take 10 points of slashing.
I will take my 10 points. I will split my Eldritch Blast between the 2 bloodied drakes.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the one at the top.
Okay, that one has +2 AC because of stuff in the way. The miss.
Miss. All right, this one is the one at bottom. Straight in front of me, rather.
That is also a miss.
Well, I'm glad that Kest and I have really brought our go dice.
Dude, I like
Lord.
Tozzy's talking smack about us splitting the damage. I had no idea that 4 of our people couldn't take one down. I was like, I'm gonna keep this one busy.
So I'm going to spend my
You gonna action surge?
action surge and
Yeah, do
go
it.
again. Let's do it again.
Okay, do it again.
Here we go. That's all we needed. We just needed an action surge, guy. 2
That's all right,
hits.
do it.
2 hits, 2 down. Watch this. One's gonna be a crit.
Boom, get it.
That is a miss.
Do you have inspiration?
I have no such things. I just have all of the good rolls.
That is a hit. That's
Yes.
the bottom one.
Nice.
Blam.
Die! Yes!
Roll me. Can you shoot things? Can you knock them farther? Is that what
I can. Yeah, 10 feet away.
You can.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's knock
Do we?
it.
Do we? I mean, the bear's in the way.
Knock it into the bear's mouth.
You knock it in the bear's mouth. The bear, you instinctively grab it and then throw it over your shoulder.
Yes.
This thing hits the water, and then it is instantly devoured
Oh, Jesus.
by
Yes.
piranhas. A swarm of quippers just suddenly churn up the water and start devouring.
Yes. Dope.
The bear just whimpers.
Idine, that's your turn.
Nice.
Ēthren, what you got?
Let's do a
He is no longer restrained.
firebolt on this one up here.
Okay, go ahead.
Go.
That is a miss in your firebolt. Okay. It is now the Vine Drake's turn.
It can finally act for the first time.
This one can act for the first time. Let's see. Boy, it really doesn't like you. This one's going to come over here. It's going to hit close to the ground, and it is going to breathe, hitting
How fucking far?
Ēthren, Wraith, and
30? Oh my
Yeah.
god. All right, I'm not good
for
at this.
breath. Cal, you're kind of like, I'll give you advantage.
I am in cover because I'm like pew pew.
I'll give you advantage on your save.
All right, I take it.
Cal, you have advantage. Wraith, Ēthren, and Cal, give me dex saves, please.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
You make it. Everybody makes it. Instead of taking 10, you all take 5 acid damage.
Take that gladly.
And
Nice.
then Echo, here comes a claw. That's a miss. It's going to try and bite the Echo. That's a hit. The Echo is gone. And then this one will try to vine lash the bear. Sorry, bear.
Leave the bear alone.
You are
Oh
hit,
my
bear,
gosh.
and you are restrained. You take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
So mean.
I mean, I tell my players,
Oh yeah, no.
I deal the most damage to moon druids. Always.
It's just part of the.
That's just your tank. That's your
But,
tank.
he's doing his job.
Ability, yeah.
But my dice are not helping.
Take the damage. Okay. Those are my. Here comes Hugh. Hugh will rush over here and attack it recklessly. Ah! He will hit it for 4 points.
4.
And he is
What are you
dealt
swinging over there, Hugh?
He's got battle axe.
Fucking pillows.
He's got one arm. He has one arm, and he's hitting with a battle axe.
Reckless attack! Down
It squeaks
pillows.
like a kid one. It squeaks when he hits.
He hits it. One of the thorns like punctures his lung, and he spits up a whole bunch of blood. And he says, "Not feeling so good."
Maybe you should sit this one out, bro. Your net damage is not in the right direction.
Wraith, it's your turn. What you got?
Oh, definitely time to take some revenge. But just move slightly in that direction, and let's just keep on priding away.
All right. We're gonna pause 1 second. Sorry, Wraith. We're actually gonna take a break right now before we get.
Oh, after
I'm
the
sorry.
sweet nat 20,
Is it nat 20?
that would have been.
Whoa!
I will
Nice.
take your nat 20. Let's take your nat 20. Do some damage.
All right.
Actually, just finish your turn, Wraith. Who are you shooting?
Oh, the bloody one up top.
Up top?
Yes.
That one will hit it, and it drops and splats on the ground. Give me another shot.
Oh, so close.
That is a hit with pride. You do 5 points of damage. Let us stop right now and take a 5-minute break. All right.
Cozy, I have to leave at 8:30.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
family's like staring at me. So yeah,
I mean,
At 8:30, you will no longer be a bear.
Pat, you gotta
whatever 30 it is, wherever.
you gotta roll. You gotta roll better, and you gotta kill this thing. I don't know. What to say.
Yeah, trust me, I don't
Get it
know.
Wraith, it's your turn. Kest, it is your turn. What you got, buddy? Welcome back, everybody.
Disadvantage?
GM Tozy. You
Attacks?
have disadvantage. Yes, disadvantage with a flank.
Okay, here come bites.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
There we go.
It is a hit. You do 3
Oh,
piercing.
disadvantage. Is he poisoned still?
Yeah.
Or is he just because he's restrained?
It's not poison because he changed from a bear to a person, and my rule is that that's a different body, not a different mind. So the poison
Yeah,
one.
I like that.
But that is a bite. That's a hit. So you do 3 piercing.
Okay, I try claw now.
That is a miss with your
And
claw.
no. Okay, and that's it.
Cal, what you got?
Murder. Let me get this. Let me get this going.
Jack.
I'm going to. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do. Should I just do that? No, that's not working. Okay, I'm gonna do 3rd level chromatic orb of fire.
3rd level chromatic orb with fire. Cool.
15.
Yes.
Oh, but it's 17, right? Because it's
This one is
flanked.
That one is flanked. You shooting that one?
Yeah. Is there any other one? That's the only one left, right?
That's the only left. If that's a hit, you hit it for 16 points of fire. Is that what you said?
Yeah, fire.
We
Yep.
know of.
You slap it for 16 fire. Bam.
All right. And that's maybe I'll. No, I think I'm good here.
Dean, it is your turn.
All right. No one can see me, just you guys. But I thought
Oh, nice. I like the underline.
Thought
The
I'd-
eyebrows
thought
are.
I'd throw some light on
You
the.
look like an anime character. It's so
Like-
cool.
You do. You look like you
All right.
look like evil Master Roshi.
All right, I'll show the audience. Hold on. There we go.
That's
We
pretty
were
great.
we were talking during the break, you guys, about the lighting situation here. So I'm trying to fix it. This is what I came up with. Here we go.
I
Ready?
like it. I think it's great.
There we go. Now everybody can see it. Yeah,
That's
dude, those
genius.
eyebrows. I didn't know that's how that would come across.
my
They're
God.
epic, man. Like that is.
Terrifying.
Yep, I love it. I love
Right.
it.
Okay, now I'll go away. Sorry.
It looks like,
I digress.
Scrooge. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Transition complete. Okay, let's kill things. The one next to Hugh. No, actually, I'm not killing things. I came up with a different idea. I am going to run up next to my friend Hugh.
Oh,
I'm going to give Hugh, as a free action, I think, I'm going to give him my potion of superior healing. Greater
you hand
healing.
it to him. You hand
I
it to him.
hand it to him. Like, take
Okay.
this. Get out of the fight.
Superior.
You're giving him superior healing?
Better
Yeah,
than greater.
superior. Yeah, better than greater. No, greater. It's just greater. I don't
You
know
give him
what
a
I'm
great
talking
one.
about.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
And then I will summon my Echo. I'll put it right next to me.
Okay.
And I will as an action, I will attack. This is not working. 1 second. Almost there. Let's go with this. This is a 19 hit.
That's a hit. With your piercing rapier, you're going to do 6 points of damage because your damage is not magical, right?
That's correct. This is not magical damage.
Not magical. Okay, you do 6 points of damage.
All right, and stand
This thing
by.
is bloody.
It is bloodied. Awesome. I wanted to see if I could do one more thing, but I don't think I can. Because I think that's a bonus action. Maybe it is.
What you got?
I apologize. I was trying to figure out if. No, it's no action. Yes, unleash incarnation.
Okay, good.
And so I can attack again because my echo is right here.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Oh, you also take 4 points of damage, Ēthren, because you stabbed it.
Sweet. I will take the 4 points damage, and then another attack comes in from my echo's location. Boom! And that's 10 points of damage divided by 2. Oh, that was the wrong attack.
You're trying to do a rapier attack?
Yes. Because I have
roll
to.
me-
I'll roll
the.
I'll roll the damage.
Go ahead. You go ahead. Your
Yeah.
echo is gone because of the thorn body.
There you go.
All right, you do 9 points of damage.
Or the piercing, right, is...
right. It heals back. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's still bloody.
All right.
Ēthren, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to hit that one with the bloody one with
The bear is in the way, so you hit you can get over there and make a better shot if you want.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, go ahead. Who are you shooting with? What are you shooting?
The fire bolts. This one.
Okay.
There we go. Oh yeah.
That is a crit with
Nice.
fireball. Oh my god! Look
Nice,
at that
dude.
crit! Holy crap! Man, sometimes cantrips just overperform.
That was genius.
Oh, I love it. That's 25 points of damage. Blammo. It is the Vine Drakes on its last turn, probably. It's going to...
It's not dead?
No, it's still going.
These things are nuts.
Yeah, they're bananas, dude.
The bear...
I did like 33 points of damage to the one above, and it wasn't bloodied yet. I was like, oh my god.
Here comes a Vine Lash squeeze on the bear. The bear, you get squeezed for 8 more points of damage.
Why not?
Yeah.
And
You
then
can't stay in bear form ever.
Hugh is going to claw. That's going to hit Hugh for 9. He takes 9. And then it'll try and bite Ēthren.
Damn, this thing is like John Wick and shit.
Oh my gosh.
That is a hit. Ēthren,
hold on.
you take-
I'm gonna shield. Which one? Or is it the bite?
It's a
That's a
26,
26,
dude.
Yeah. Shield won't work.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
You-
You got 21 AC.
Are you res poison? Because I think you're at 12 hit points, right, Ēthren?
I'm at 6. Oh, you're right. I'm at 12, and
That does 13
not-
points of damage.
I'm not resistant to poison, so
This thing drops you on the ground.
I am down.
You roll me a con save just to see if you're poisoned on the ground.
Okay.
Just insult the injury.
Oh, it shouldn't be advantage.
You are
17.
not poisoned, although you start to shift through the spirit world as your life starts to fade.
Oh shit.
It is Hugh's turn. Hugh will.
Bonus action, take the poison. I tell him that from the grave. Bonus action, take the poison. I mean,
the potion?
sorry, take the potion.
Wait a minute. Kill yourself, you! How'd you let me fall? Follow me to the grave like sparrows of old.
Hugh, you see waking up from your death, Ēthren. Hugh doesn't take orders from anybody. Ēthren, you heal 13 points.
Oh, you bastard.
As he uses an action, to recklessly grab your lapel. You just hear like that fuzzy nothing. It's just Hugh in your face going, "Get up! I told you to get up!" And he's as he's smashing the the healing potion above your face.
Josh, you're just pissed because that's something you would have done.
It is the best thing. Hugh totally outjoshed me.
Wraith, it is your turn.
Okay, come on. We gotta do something about this thing. Let's come over here and take some more pot shots. So they gotta drop it.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
That's a hit. For 11, bam.
Okay.
Still
These things are beefy.
They have 105 hit points each. That's a hit.
Oh, so beefy.
God.
You guys are doing it. You're making through Chult. Kest, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these are one of the toughest monsters we've ever fought in any campaign. They are brutal.
I think
This
Strahd was
campaign does not screw around, guys.
Disadvantage.
That is going to miss. Give me a claw attack.
Disadvantage.
There we go.
That is also going to
11.
miss. I'm sorry, buddy.
Bro.
Sorry, disadvantage. Cal, it's your turn.
Toll the Dead.
God.
We're like,
I think it's another turn. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It fails and it drops.
Oh, thank
As
God.
it takes 14 points of damage, it drops and dies, releasing the bear. Else it's just bloodied and all over
It
the ground.
collapses to the ground, just like.
So good.
Well done, everybody. Holy
Good
crap.
grief, those things are brutal. Like,
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
their
What
offense
CR
is
though?
crazy, but they're also like, they just stick around.
Yeah, they got some hit points.
That's awesome.
Working.
Thank God there weren't any more. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling there's a bunch hidden on Tozy's map. He's like, oh, these motherfuckers won't survive.
I mean, I have infinite horror.
Yeah, it's true. You do have the infinite monsters.
Hey, I'm
what do you
stuck
do?
on
That's
a
brutal.
monster upgrade.
Oh, God, can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
That would have been so mean and super effective.
So I thank you for his bringing me back. I tell him that was reckless, but
He says, aye, it was, and you would have done the same for me, right?
that's right. That is absolutely right.
Good. Good. And then he steps on the thing's head. Ah.
And I yelled at everybody, in case anyone didn't notice, there's lots of angry, hungry fish in the water.
As you spot, you can see even more swarms of them just kind of swimming around, all of it.
Toss the Drake bodies in.
You do? Okay.
Wait.
Well,
Let's wait.
Well, we have one more.
Let's if we need to do it as a distraction, let's
Oh, I
just
see, yeah.
hold on to the Drake bodies in
Yeah, that's
case
a good
in case
call.
we need to like draw them away from something or
I like that.
Okay.
I have my hopes firmly placed on being able to get through the secret door and
Yeah,
not dealing with
yes.
that water at all. If we can avoid
Exactly.
it.
So if you're gonna go do that, if you're gonna go check it out, because
I'm just going to
can wall
investigate
crawl,
and see.
then
yeah.
while he does that, we'll throw one of the bodies in like exactly opposite of him.
Okay. You throw the body over here? Okay.
Yeah.
More
Can I
of these swarms
look?
go over
I'm
here.
just going to look for a way to open this freaking door.
You find no way to open this door as you like take 20 on this thing, but you can make me an investigation or a medicine check around this door. You can give me your group's 2 best of those.
I'll do investigation. I got +7.
I'm gonna take my other
Aw.
healing potion while I'm
Damn.
still standing.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Well, someone roll medicine or investigation, and if
Yeah,
they're
I got-
both
I got-
bad, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I only got a +3.
Does anyone have anything higher on anything reasonably high in medicine or investigation?
I don't have a high on either. I will though use my wand of secrets just to see if there's any other secret doors that might mean this is part of a
Network.
network or something.
You use your Wand of Secrets. The Wand of Secrets just points to the secret door.
Okay.
I don't think it gives you anything more than that. Yeah. I mean,
Someone else just roll medicine or investigation, whatever you do.
Sure, not the greatest.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration on
Okay. Go
this
ahead.
roll because like this is something I should be good at. That's a little better.
Your 18 will tell you that there are plants, or there's plants everywhere around here.
Yeah.
The plants around this door are dead. And there's
Ooh,
like
interesting.
a spray of dead plants. And with your 18, you can tell that they were killed by poison.
Okay. I am going to. We gave away our pox and toxins. Does anyone carry poison on them?
No. I have a protection.
Wait, I have
poison.
advantage against.
We have.
I'm thinking maybe they use like maybe this door is like living, and they use poison on it to get it to open up. And it grows back.
Check it out, brother. We have some poison.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
It is. We have. Stand by. Where did it go? We have a stoppered vial of serpent venom, and we have harvested giant wasp venom.
All right. Is there a way that we can try? Well, I guess we could use the whole thing. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the right dosage is for opening a secret flesh door, membrane door.
Let's try the 3 doses, if you will, that we have of harvested giant wasp venom.
Okay.
You throw. What are you doing with this? With a dose of
Yeah,
this?
basically just like tossing it, like opening it, and like baptizing the door with poison.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm gonna
pop
open
this
something.
open. You pop open some giant wasp venom, and you throw it on the door, and the door.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
And you see, as that happens, you see like the bones of a green dragon who breathes poison is kind of in a dead state, like looking at the door.
Oh shit.
Okay, the door swings open.
All right. I'm gonna help people climb down into it if we're down for that.
There is a small cave in here.
Maybe I should just investigate. I thought it was a tunnel.
You find a small cave in here with a second. I will give all this, yeah. Purse made from Triceratops hide, a small box made from 2 velociraptor skulls cleverly fitted together, and a hollow dinosaur bone with a wax plug at one end. Purse contains 55 gold, 800 silver, and 3 blue quartz rings worth 2 gold each, 10 gold each. The skull box is worth 12 gold and contains a wand of fear and 2 diamonds worth 500 gold each.
Ooh.
Sick. We use those to revivify.
You also can pop open the hollow dinosaur bone, and you find 5 plus 2 sling bullets.
Nice.
That Gauss is in here.
Is anyone even slinging?
I don't know.
Solid find.
That is also
a milestone.
Yeah.
Oh,
word.
That puts you at 12, which means you are level 6.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes.
Well done. That is Needle's bones.
That was cool. We didn't even get eaten by piranha.
Piranha.
I feel like I need those dragon's bones, but they look quite dangerous to retrieve.
Well, there's some dragon bones inside too, right?
There are not dragon bones inside. There are.
We were talking about the orientation of the bones outside.
There are humanoid bones inside.
Got it.
Looks like this was a green dragon's treasure cave.
Got it.
Hey, so how far down is the wingtip over here?
30 feet down. This whole sinkhole goes 30 feet.
All right. Can I mage hand and see if perhaps there's a bone that is light
I'll
enough?
totally grab you a bone.
Oh yeah,
light enough.
You can get some bones.
Nice. All right, so I just want to grab some of the dragon's wing bones and keep those for concoctions.
Give me your 2 best medicine checks from the group as well.
Oh god! Again, I got +3.
Medicine is wisdom, so whoever's a wisdom caster.
Yeah, it's probably you and
I only got +1
Kest.
for wisdom.
Maybe Kest.
I don't have a +3.
Oh baby!
Decent. There you go, Wraith.
Yep. That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Wraith,
yeah.
go around the bones of Needle here. You see that there are chips in the bones, and every now and then you see little arrows and what look to be like elements of sling bullets that are broken. You piece together the history of it, like Aragon touching the dirt, and he sees halflings getting picked up. And fireworks. Yeah. You see a fight of hundreds and hundreds of Patiri goblins versus an adult green dragon.
Oh, wow.
And they are pelting it with arrows, and this dragon is breathing and knocking all of them out, killing them instantly. But eventually the Patiri are demolished, but they also defeat the dragon at the same time.
Nice.
And it splashes, and it craters into the sinkhole. That's what you learned.
Talk about the Red Army on this one. Jeez.
But they're Batari goblins, is that what it is?
Batiri goblins.
Batiri goblins, yeah.
Goblins native to this Chult jungle.
That's correct.
Dope.
Who have learned how to battle tower up.
Battle tower.
Very cool.
Sweet, guys.
Yeah, very cool.
You guys long rest, give yourselves, I mean, we still have some time. I know you have to go, Pat, but let's take the time right now to level yourselves up.
Yep.
We'll
actually talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it right now. We don't have to take a break. Talk about it on screen. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yes. Who's doing what?
What are you multi-classing? Let us know.
I'm gonna do warrior. I'm gonna do fighter, and I'm gonna do the Psy warrior subclass. Because you get to use. I can use Dex for. I can use finesse weapons, so I get to use Dex because my Dex is reasonably high. But then when you get to start using the Psi stuff, your intelligence modifier gets added to damage and stuff. So it actually helps. It works pretty well with the wizard having a high int.
Cool.
And I have some sneaky plans that are going to make Tozy annoyed once I get to a little bit higher level. It's going to be fun. You're going to love it. I've read up on some stuff, and I'm like, I could totally whore that out.
Okay,
oh, God. Bradley's talking about how he has the points to upgrade dragons. Great.
Oh, jeez.
Talking about undead dragon, guys.
Oh, God.
That's real mean. It's real mean.
It's like you think you long rest. You think you get level 6. Instead, you all die.
Everybody can change your tokens down here.
Cool.
If you can pay.
So because it's going to come up, by the way, level 6, extra favorite enemy in Natural Explore. So I now favor the undead, and I explore the forests.
What does the Natural Explorer give you in forests?
That is very true. What the hell does this thing do? Because I'm dark. Difficult to terrain, doesn't slow your group's travel, cannot become lost except by magical means.
You can travel, because now you have this, you can travel through Chult twice as fast.
Oh, rad.
Ooh.
That's very handy. You basically can go 2 hexes a day instead of 1.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, yeah.
You have learned Chult, or at least you are part of it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been throwing myself in some bushes long enough. I might as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else making any big changes? Pat going straight Druid?
Straight Druid. Cool. Now I can get CR2 creatures.
Yeah, dude, CR2 is no joke.
Yes. Is that Cave Bear?
I'm about to say Dire Bear?
Yeah, there's Cave Bear, Polar Bear, Constrictor Snake, Giant Elk, some good ones.
You be Polar Bear? Yeah.
A polar bear in the jungle?
You can.
You're just sweating the whole time.
Just turning brown.
Yep. Okay, guys, I gotta go.
All right, bro. GG. Sorry that you got abused by the dice.
That's all right. Let's fight again. I'll see you guys.
That's it.
Be good.
Josh, you're going straight. What are you going, Josh?
I'm gonna pick up fighter. It'll just help me get an ability score improvement that I can kind of use to level things out for right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll get more interesting in the following levels.
Polar Bears in the Jungle. Watch out for hatches with secret codes. Is that a movie reference?
Yes, that's the best TV show ever reference.
What TV show is that?
Lost.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
You must please tell me you're not being serious.
I'm being absolutely serious. If it weren't if it weren't for Lost, we wouldn't have all of these great shows.
That I don't know about. I don't know how that works. I just hated the way they drugged that fucking show on for no other reason than like the writers are like, yeah, we're ready to end it. They're like, no fucking way, keep it going. We're not fucking ending this. Like it's just so bad. I remember watching for literally like 4 weeks, waiting, like watching it the day of, and then I looked at my wife at the time, and I'm like, literally nothing has happened.
No.
For the story. The story has done nothing in 4 weeks.
No.
Like, what the fuck are we doing with this show?
No.
Like, yeah, there's no way. Like, it is. Like, maybe you're right. Maybe it was the seed that started a bunch of other stuff, but that was a fucking garbage show after about like the middle of season 2.
Same thing happened with this last episode or last season of House of Dragon. Nothing.
Oh, see, I haven't caught up on that yet.
There's a whole bunch. Very cool dragon fights. Very cool dragon fights.
Yeah, if you are into the show, you should watch the second season.
You should.
But it is somewhat horribly reminiscent of those middle seasons of Lost.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, to be clear.
Actually, that's not even fair. That's not fair to Lost. The weakest seasons of Lost were still more entertaining than I think overall than this second season of House of Dragons.
Damn.
You just love Evangeline Lilly.
Ooh.
That's what this is.
It's not actually okay. All right. I'll give you some of my bias. I was a huge Lost fan. I still am. I have all sorts of Lost paraphernalia. I don't want to get into my closet right now to grab things. But one of the funniest things that happened, there was a comic store here in Los Angeles that was called. It'll come to me. Not Revenge of. No. This is an old comic store.
Oh, okay, cool.
That has since shut down, but it was probably the most famous comic store in LA. The name will come back to me, or somebody in the audience can tell us what we're talking about. And it was early on in the history of Lost, and they went to do a signing of some Lost like swag. That some other creators had come up with, and so J.J. Abrams and Damon Lindelof were both there, and this is before anybody really knew who Damon was, and J.J. was still more known for Felicity than anything else at the time, and I think the turnout was really disappointing. I think nobody everybody was like, oh man, we expected there to be such a bigger crowd. We thought this was going to be a bigger thing. But I was there, and my wife was there, and our firstborn was in the stroller with us. And there was a famous picture that was like the cover story of the event, which was titled, "JJ, please sign my baby's head." And it was me with Arden and J.J. Abrams,
Awesome.
like getting something signed. Now, no, he did not sign my child's head. That is not anything I asked for. But
all right, because you had me worried there for a second.
No.
Just say.
But so yes, maybe my early love of Lost carried me through its final seasons.
I think that's fair. No, I know what I was gonna say is, to be clear, like I've seen it on streaming, and I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna watch it again. Like I can blast through it. But I think it was the combination of having to wait a week between these things and having to sit down and plan to watch it, and to be just utterly betrayed by just zero plot movement. Like it was just like, what? Like the first one was like, okay, it's kind of cool, little background, and then like by the second or third one, I'm like, wait a minute, like. And I'm like, oh my God, they're just drinking their own Kool-Aid. They just want this to go forever. And I could just see the writers like wanting to kill themselves as they destroy their arc, but yeah, it was, dude, in the beginning, that show had a chokehold on all of us for sure.
Tim.
Yo.
For next time, can you roll for me, please? As you guys are you're going to Calisté, right? Next?
I think so, yes.
Roll me 2d20? Pretty fast. Now you're a fast group. Roll me 2d20.
Yeah, we all last now.
I know the way through the jungle.
You make it to Calisté.
Nice.
Yeah, we do.
We will start with Crucible next time we play. Does everybody update your tokens down here, please? Make sure those are updated.
On the main map page, right?
You should be on the main. You should be on the main map page. Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
And
I
let's
also
let
speak bird folk, by the way. Just
You're gonna be doing what?
I also speak bird folk. Make sure.
Did you add Aarakocra?
Yeah, I also got a new language.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
I also had bird folk just because I knew.
That's good.
Apparently snake language isn't a thing. Partial tongue is not a D&D official language.
Well, there is something.
There's like lizard folk or something like that. But
There's lizard folk and there's something else, but we're not going to go into that. It's totally fine.
Ooh, interesting.
That was a missed opportunity, but.
Okay, good. And then make sure someone gets the Wand of Fear. I don't know who wants to take that, or you can leave it in party. It's up to you.
What's the rules on wands? Is it like, can anybody use them, or you have to be able to cast
it depends on the wand. Like Wand of Magic Missiles notoriously doesn't require anything. But Wand of Fear doesn't require anything. Just requires attunement.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
It's very strong.
Yeah, command and cone of
Well, we
fear.
never decided who got the
right.
bracers either last, let's go around.
No one put on the bracers of defense.
I didn't know, because I knew I was going to go warrior, so I didn't want to get attached to him. You can't wear armor with him.
I didn't know those were available.
All right, you have bracers of defense. That will do it. That will do it. Unless you guys have any questions, that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. We got some good viewership. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Good stuff, everybody.
I'll totally take that Wand of Fear if no one else is.
Yeah, you should.
We are playing. We are playing next week. We're playing on the 29th. Oh gosh, I really should start streaming these. I don't know how to do that. I have a free one-shot tomorrow, which is open for one of my players. So if you're one of my players and you haven't played Wizard's Tome, my one-shot, let me know, and you can jump in for free. It's a free one-shot tomorrow at 5 p.m. And then we have the Grand Coliseum PvP on the 26th. We do not have Planescapers this week. Instead, we have Grand Coliseum PvP. Let me know if you want to jump in and play that. We have 4 players right now, but I'm looking for 2 more. If you want to jump in and play, let me know. And then I'm back on the 28th playing some game. I don't know. Maybe Baldur's Gate 2. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards playing a thing before the game that everybody loves.
Then you should play Divinity: Original Sin.
I know. Yeah. I know.
That's the real one. But it's very similar, though. The cool thing about that is you might introduce people to a cool game that they haven't seen, but it is very similar in the way that it plays too.
Oh, I've played it. I love it.
Oh, you have? Okay,
I love it.
It's very similar. Yeah.
I love it. What happened?
I just saw Thorzian's message in the chat that he's up to 43,000 points. Something great draws near.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right, Thorsten. You and I might need to have a talk if you want.
Yeah, I was just saying, it sounds like some passing notes to the DM type shit.
That's the thing where we need to have a chat, buddy.
That was good.
What happened there? All right, everybody. That is it. I will see you next week. We are playing Thursday Cruise 2 of Annihilation, continuing on the 29th. Thank you so much, everybody.
Great game all.
Peace.